Hi, this is Pete Stamatis, Director of Custom Fitting with Callaway Golf, and I'd like to welcome you to Roger Dunn and their Callaway Golf Performance Center. The Performance Center here at Roger Dunn in Santa Ana actually marks our 13th Performance Center throughout the country. So we're pretty limited on where we have these, and really we like to partner with some of our best customers, and Roger Dunn is certainly one of our best customers. The Performance Center is about 500 square feet, and we use really advanced technology. And what that is it's a Callaway Performance Analysis System. 2 high-speed cameras. They take about 10,000 images a second of the golf club coming through the effective hitting area, which is the same system that we use down in Carlsbad to test really some of the best players in the world. The system is now available here in Orange County at Roger Dunn, which is really exciting for people in this local market. They can come here, they can go through an hour fitting session with one of our fitters and really find the clubs that are going to really help optimize their game. And from there we can make a recommendation for the player on what the right club is for them. So one of the advantages also of coming here through the Callaway Performance Center are really the options of clubs that we have. There are hundreds of options of clubs for people to choose from, whether they want to try irons or whether they want to try drivers, fairway woods, hybrids. We have a lot of different options for people to use here, and we can really make sure that we get someone fit into the right model. Now when people think of club fitting, oftentimes they think only about length and lie angle, and that isn't always necessarily the case. One of the most important things that we can do for a player is to find the right club head model. Once we find the right club head model, then we can start to work on the specifics, such as what shaft the player should use, what shaft weight it might be, what shaft flex, and then we get all the way down to the grip size, and that's really the last variable. But really, head model is the most important factor that we focus on here in the Performance Center. Now that I've told you a little bit about the club fitting process, just wanted to give you a quick example of what that might look like. So I want to introduce you to you Brett Messingham. So Brett's going to go ahead and hit a couple of shots for us here and show you what type of data we see. So what we have here is we have a shot that we might see from a player that comes into the bay. A lot of players will come into the fitting bay, and the thing that they'll ask is, well, really, how do I minimize my slice? And this is a shot that we'll see that's very, very typical in the fitting bay. So this is a player that came in with a 96 mile an hour club head speed, and you can see that that ball speed is only 123. So from an efficiency standpoint, that player's only at about 86% efficiency. So this might be a shot that was hit off center. And really what we're trying to do from a fitting standpoint is we're trying to get this efficiency number as close to 100% as possible. But I think we can optimize some of these numbers. Specifically, we can look at that backspin number, we can get that backspin number lower, and we can also look at this efficiency rating. And by working on those two things, we can really optimize the golf club and hopefully hit some longer, straighter shots for this player. Some people ask the question on what makes our bay different, or what makes our fitting system different from others. The fitting system that we use here very precisely captures both club head and golf ball in the swing. So when people swing, we see the impact or the collision of that club hitting the golf ball, and we really capture that data very precisely. In fact, the system that we use here is the same system that we've used for R&D to develop golf clubs. So it's very, very advanced. One of the things about our system also is the clubs that you're using in the fitting are going to be the same exact golf club that you can take out to the golf course. So with some systems you might use a fitting club, whereas ours, we think it's really important to use the actual golf club that you're going to take to the golf course. So let's say, for instance, you wanted to try the FT Tour driver, which is one of our premier drivers in our line. You can actually use that golf club here in the bay. We're going to capture your data. So we're going to capture your club head speed, your launch angle, your spin rate, angle of approach, angle of attack, all the specifics about that. And we're going to really make sure that that club model is the right one for your game to really optimize it when you take it to the tee.